The freshmen and sophomores of Lenape and Cherokee High School are experiencing a huge change in the technology department. Storm Robotics' first Tech Challenge team, other known as FTC, has now been divided into two different teams, newly comprised of FTC 7433 and the original team FTC 4390. I sat down with various members of the team to try and discover why this has occurred and how it will affect the teams. Many of the students are very experienced in how FTC works. The mentors thought it would be a good idea to split into two teams. This will help the knowledge be spread around more. Mr. Condorso is an advisor and mentor of FTC Robotics. He was fortunate enough to sit down and talk to me about this change in FTC Robotics.
So the reason we created a second FTC team is that last year the team grew in popularity from the year before. I'm not sure exactly what the student numbers were from the year before, but last year we had over 30 students involved. FTC recommends about 15 students per team, and 30 of course is double that number. So we started a second team with the intention of having two teams of around 15, maybe 20. We thought there might be some increase, not realizing that we would have over 60 students sign up for FTC this year. So in hindsight, it's really a great thing that we started a second team. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been able to accommodate the student interest in FTC robotics.
Both teams are still comprised of software, mechanical, electrical, specialty field, marketing, research, and CAD teams. Both teams work together to accomplish the tasks that both teams need to achieve. Zach Ellis is a team captain of 7433. He was fortunate enough to sit down and talk to me about how the teams work.
We work as one cohesive unit. We meet at the same time. We do outreach together, we do fundraising together, and whenever one team needs a particular expertise, if one team needs more mechanical or electrical or help with coding, we do help each other. But we are two separate teams. We build two separate robots.
Storm uses their resources very efficiently so that both teams will have equal opportunity to strive and succeed. Grace Stradek is the team captain of 4390, and she was lucky enough to sit down with me and talk about how the two teams have split and how it is affecting the team.
Before, we were such a large team that not much could get done efficiently. So with two separate teams, we are more efficient and we can make our robot more towards perfect than we could before with only one big team.
In competition, both teams work together as one so that both robots will succeed. If one team is lacking software information and the other one is excelling in software, the other team will help them. When it comes down to it, winning is nice, but learning so that you can improve in the future is not the worst thing.
The advantages of there being two FTC teams is more students are able to be hands-on with the robot. That's the primary reason that the second team was created. More students get more experience being an integral part of the team. Some of the disadvantages, one of our concerns at the beginning of the season or as the season started, was that there would be competition between both teams. That being said, now that the season's underway, what we're finding is that what we thought would be a disadvantage is a real advantage. The teams are cooperating with one another and helping one another with the design. And one team might have expertise in an area that another team doesn't have, and they're able to raise the level of competition for both teams.
After examining the new and improved FTC robotics, clearly it is important that there needs to be two FTC teams that work separately on different tasks. This has been Evan Bradley reporting for Tribal News. Now back to you in the studio.